Hello everyone, GameGoddessFee here. Alright, so I'm back with more The Legend of Zelda, Tears of the Kingdom. Alright, so I guess we can do some exploring and trying to find some of these shrines. So yeah, I hope you all enjoy and thank you for watching. What he got to say? The railing's in a bad spot. I'm worried about everyone back home in Llewellyn Village. I keep hoping they got away from the pirates. Me too. We're so fortunate to have refuge here. I can't say the same for everyone else. The village is way out of the edge of East Necluda to the southeast, and there's nowhere nearby for them to run to. Razel's the village leader, so he'd be the first to know how things shook out back home. But we've got no way to reach him. Never thought something like this would happen in our peaceful little hometown. Are you a customer? You must have overheard the bad news. We were speaking freely because we didn't figure any customers would come by at this hour, but enough about that. Hey, welcome. You're up bright and early today. Go ahead, buy lots and lots. I had to close up shop in my hometown. It just wasn't possible to do business there anymore. If you want something, just pick it out and let me know. Okay, what do we have? Okay, this is all the gear we have for now. Did I ever go to Kakariko and help that lady out? Let me see. We haven't been in yes we have. I'm about to say. We got to clear those pirates out of Llewellyn Village. If I knew this would happen, I never would have let her go help the research team. If she hadn't volunteered to put herself in danger, she wouldn't have been exposed to the gloom and gotten sick. She's still so weak. Porridge is the only thing she can eat. I tried mixing in different ingredients, hoping to find that helps. The one that helps with gloom sickness, but none have worked. I need to make a porridge that will help my grandmother and soon. Hillian rice, fresh milk, and wild greens. You might not normally think to mix those ingredients, but it's surprisingly good. I bought a bunch of Hillian rice and milk from the merchants who travel the road to the west, so I'm not hurting for those. But I still haven't found that crucial ingredient that fights off gloom sickness. I'll keep experimenting with recipes until I come up with the porridge that works on the gloom sickness. Okay, so yeah, I needed to do that. All right, we made sunny veggie porridge. Restores heart damaged by gloom. Porridge made of easy to digest vegetables, fresh milk, and Hylian rice. An uplifting dish. All right, so yeah, we mixed those ingredients and she's just getting worse and worse. I need to hurry up and make her porridge. Huh? What is that gentle aroma? Is that porridge I smell? Could it be? Did you make a porridge that could help with gloom sickness? Give it a try. What did you say this was again? A sunny veggie porridge. I've never made anything sunny before. Maybe this will help my grandmother. Well, grandmother, how is it? Thank you, Leslie. That was the first meal I've been able to finish in quite a while. Grandmother, your complexion. The color's coming back to your cheeks. Hey, look, are you seeing this? A few bites of your sunny vegetable porridge, and it's like she was never even sick. So you were the one who made that porridge for me? Such a gentle flavor. It didn't just nourish my body, but my spirit too. Thanks to you and my granddaughter, it seems I'll be around for a long time yet. I'm so grateful to the both of you. Grandmother, what are you doing up? Oh, Clary, I'm sorry. I worried you, but this nice young man made me a wonderful sunny veggie porridge, so I'm feeling much better now. Hold on, you're doing this much better after one bowl of porridge? I guess I knew that was Leslie's plan, but I'm still amazed it actually worked. Now that I'm feeling better, you should hurry and prepare for your journey, Leslie. Huh? You knew? You can't get anything by her, Leslie. Besides, everyone knows studying fashion in Hateno village is your dream. Grandmother and I can take care of and chat it by ourselves. Trust me, you deserve this. Clary, are you sure you don't want to go study with her? Well, I'd be fibbing if I said I didn't. But there's something else I want more. I want to make Enchanted a success. Right here in my beloved Kakarika village. Right next to my beloved grandmother. And I dream of someday filling our store wall to wall with outfits you designed, Leslie. So don't worry about me. Go study hard in Hatena village and come back to us a fashion icon. You mean it? Thank you, Clary. And thank you, grandmother. Well, now that grandmother's all better, I think it's time I head back to the shop. I've got to make sure our prices are back to normal and everything's ready for our customers. You should come by Enchanted yourself. Thank you so much for your help. I made a lot of porridge trying to find a cure for my grandmother. We won't be able to eat it all ourselves. I think it turned out pretty tasty though. So I'd love to give you some to take on your journey. In the chives and veggie porridge. I'm going to work hard for my big sister. Just watch, I'll be a fashion designer who changes the world. Alright, so we completed that quest. Now their prices should be back the same. Let me see. I could turn in one of those. I get some stamina. All right. so we can fly a little longer. Is this their store? Nah, this wasn't their store. Hold on.
Ah. Mm.
I think they own the weapon shop. Let me see. I mean the armory. Where is they shop at? Anyway. Look at my little money. I can't buy none of that. No way. Let me see how much what do I have here?
Yeah.
Oh, it's you. Now that grandmother's better, I can go back to our normal prices. You call that normal, but anyway, the fashion world owes you a debt. Now, where was I? Ah, yes, we also buy anything you don't need, so just talk to me when you're ready. That reminds me, for a limited time, customers who buy a piece of clothing from us will receive a special gift, so get to shopping. Let me see.
Ah.
I want to sell.
Hey.
I don't have anything. Well, got to go and get some more money, y'all.
Ah.
Trying to see, should I do this? Okay, I'll do this. All right, Hateno Village.
Yeah.
All right, so how and identify yourself, suspicious guy. I'm not suspicious. Oh, you're not? Then I'll give you the gatekeeper's greeting. Now, how did it go again? You've come to Hateno Village, You've come to Hateno Village, home of the fine produce and dyed goods. Our vegetables are the best around, and we're at the forefronts of fashion. Did I say that right? My dad would have known. Too bad he's still at Lookout Landing. Okay, so let's look around.
Yeah.
Go right in.
Yeah.
Hiya, pal.
Yeah.
Our little East Wind General Store carries all of Hateno Village local specialties. Ever since CeCe set up shop in the place across the way, Hateno has made a name for itself with fresh fashion. Before that, though, this was a forming community from way back. We're a self-sufficient little burg. We eat what we harvest and sell the rest.
Huh.
I tell you what, you haven't lived until you try a bottle of fresh milk straight from Hateno pasture. Head up on the pasture. When you get a minute, you'll be glad you did. The wraps up the sale pitch, I figure.
Oh.
Sorry for the song and dance, but I got a business to run. Anywho, you were saying something I can do for you?
Oh.
See you later.
Yeah.
Okay, so what are they doing here?
Oh.
As I've said multiple times now, I can't admit 3 customers at present. What do you mean? We took the trouble to come here and now you're saying we can't get in? But I wanted to see CeCe's new stuff. It's not every day a famous fashion designer debuts new material. Yeah, everything I heard said this was some of CeCe's best work.
Oh.
I'm so sorry, but we only have 1 entry ticket remaining. 1 ticket, so you're saying 1 person could go in? Hey, come on now. We can't let just one of us get a head start. Sure, I know that. It was just a joke.
Ah.
Oh well, maybe if we come back later, they'll have room for all of us. Yeah, it's not like this is the only clothing place in the village. What do you say we kill some time at the dice shop? Ooh, or we could check out that pasture. Speaking of which, I've heard that a little ways up the road from the pasture is a laboratory specializing in ancient stuff. Since we got all dolled up, we may as well hit the town and see it all. They all dolled up? Okay. Thank goodness they gave up.
Oh.
Her name is Sophie. Oh my, I'm sorry to keep you waiting. Are you also a tourist who come to see my the new line of CeCe products?
Oh.
As long as it's just you, you're free to go into the shop. CeCe herself is in there right now. In fact, nothing you'll see is for sale. It's only an exhibit right now. Sorry to disappoint.
No.
Another practically perfect masterpiece. It's exemplar of the form from every angle. This is the sort of thing on which I built my name and reputation as the world-renowned CeCe. Oh, pardon me. Are you an admirer here to meet the incomparable CeCe? Incomparable, I think she said. I must say, you don't seem to show any sort of interest of fashion.
Ooh.
Welcome to Ventus Clothing, the only boutique in the world which carries the CeCe brand. If you weren't aware, you stand before the very woman who changed this fusty old village into the birthplace of nouvelle fashion. As proof, I present to you this. The CeCe hat, the newest and most magnificent work by yours truly, CeCe. Do you see that luxurious curve? Do you note my avant? Wouldn't you call it the pinnacle? This place is so special that I dare not assign a price to it. It's not for sale. I shall only part with it when I find someone truly worthy of owning it. Only the most impressive fashionista in Hyrule's trendiest village is worthy of such a crown. What's all this about Hyrule's trendiest village? I don't remember approving any new slogans for Hateno. Ah, look who's here. What can I do for you, old esteemed Mayor Reede? I'm really sorry. I tried to stop him from coming in like you asked, but he wouldn't take no for an answer. CeCe, you have got to quit littering the village with your weird art pieces. Maybe you don't realize, but plants need their sleep too. Those eyesores are so bright at night that they're keeping the veggies awake. It's a real problem for the crops. Hateno's foundation is his produce. What are we going to do if it fails? Now, dear, there's no need to get so worked up. I think some of the people here actually like her art, you know. Wouldn't it be better to hear her out? Don't fall for her line of twaddle. She's got everyone in Hateno wrapped around her finger already. My duty is to look after the village, and that's what I mean to do. Looking after the village, you say? Who do you suppose you have to thank for Hatena's rejuvenation? It didn't need rejuvenating. Hateno village is a peaceful place where folks live quiet lives, and that's the way they like it. Do they? Then let us leave the matter to the people to decide. My avant-garde approach versus this mayor's quaint, bygone ways. The citizens will decide which outlook will drive the future of the village by holding a mayoral election. You're calling for a mayoral? I can't even say the word. You're calling for a mayoral election? Sure, suits me. I win that pretty easy. Sophie, I delegate management of the mayoral election to you. What? Come on, Claudia. I don't feel like sticking around here any longer. It's time we headed back home. There's no time to waste. Oh, you again. I've got a long to-do list in preparation for the mayoral election, and the sooner I get started, the better. The answer should go without saying, but you are, of course, undecided. Maybe we'll say a CeCe voter. But of course, that settles that I trust. It's plain for all to see that I'm a shoo-in for the next mayor. Or so one would think, yet there are stragglers in this village still supporting Reede. They need a mental makeover. And so, I have fabulous plans to give out mushrooms to Reede supporters. Mushrooms are synonymous with the CeCe brand. Funko fashion is the CeCe way. The mushrooms I give them will paint them inside and out with fresh, vibrant CeCe brand colors. Although Sophie and I must mind the shop, where will we find someone we can trust to carry out this vital task? I'll do it for you. That's the magic words I was waiting for. You're a lifesaver. Now then, you'll be needing these. Alright, so she gave us some Hylian shrooms. 8 of those, so we got to hand them out. These mushrooms are for the village's Reede supporters. It's easy to recognize them by how unstylish they are. My supporters are all expert fashionistas dressed to the nines in CeCe. This should go without saying, but don't give one to anyone in Reede's family. There's also no need to give them to children, travelers, or any temporary residents like the Sheikah researchers. That leaves us with, unless I miss my guess, a total of 8 Reede supporters. Your mission is simple. Give a single Hylian shroom to each of those 8 misguided voters. Well, off you go. Team CeCe or Team Reede? Okay.
Ooh. Oh.
All right, so let's go hand out these mushrooms. That's what she got to say. She saddled me with so much work when she put me in charge of the mayoral election. Sir, I feel like I should apologize for dragging you in this I found myself in, but since we are both involved now, could you give me a little advice? Sure. I should have expected that. The thing I need your advice is on my sister. It's about CeCe. Lately, she's been sneaking off alone in the middle of the night. I don't think it's another sinister, but the election is soon, and I don't want any last minute surprises to hurt her chances. So I'd like you to tell my sister, find out where she's going and what she's up to, and get back to me. I've tried following her myself, but she spotted me right away. I really got an earful about it too. If you succeed in finding out what she's doing, I can reward you, of course. You're the only one I can ask for help. I don't want any of the villagers finding out until I know what's going on. Help me out, please. Alright, so we'll have to wait tonight to do that. Let's find these 8 villagers. I'll worry about that man. Oh, you're the customer I saw at Ventus Clothing, aren't you? You know, from when they were talking about whether to go through with the mayoral election or not, it became something of a hassle. They're both so stubborn. I wish they'd clear the air between them and end this silly quarrel once and for all. But that's a moot point now. I have something else on my mind. I have to take care of this before the mayoral election starts. What's on your mind? Oh, you don't mind lending me an ear? I won't mince words. It's about my husband, Reede. That man of mine, he shuts himself up in our shed every night. I don't have the faintest what he's up to. When I ask, he just says it's a secret, and I can't get another peep out of him. I hate the idea of snooping on him. Plus, I think he'd catch me at it right away. But I get so worried when I think about whether whatever he's doing will affect his chances in the election. I was fit to burst if I couldn't find someone to talk to about this. Good thing you came along. I'd like you to enter our shed at midday when my husband isn't around and see if you can figure out what he's doing. I'll pay you for the troubles, of course. The only problem I can see is that he keeps the place locked up tight. You'd never fit in there through a window, but maybe you could dig a hole or something. Well, you'll figure it out. These folks. Do I have anything else? These nets in here. They get all in your face. This little weak thing here. What else I have? Nothing better. Nothing better.
Yup.
Where's the shed at? We miss like this. Got a whole flock coming. Oh my goodness. that dude shed at? Well, I guess midday is over with now, huh? It's 6:55 p.m. How you get that late? Where your parents at, dude? Gosh, why they get your face like that? I need one of them little bug zappers. I'm gonna go buy me one too. Like them nets get real crazy in the summertime. He's talking to me. So, is there anything special bringing you to Hateno Village about this at this hour? We have our veggie CeCe's fashion and just those two things really. So you know, not much point attacking our homes or anything. Oh, he's actually pretty handsome now that I get to look a good look. Hey, I have a good idea. You should take this and not ask any questions. Give me an egg, really. You swept me off my feet so fast that I gave you one of my prized eggs. No more though. Just forget what happened here today. Okay, it's forgotten. I feel like you weren't getting that I was going for there. Way to kill the mood. Did you need something? Have a shroom. You brought this from CeCe? Wow. Thank you. There's a lot of ways you can prepare mushrooms. They are tasty on their own too. I just like them okay, but that's when they're food. When you make them fashion, you lose me. It wasn't so long ago that doing stuff like that was completely unheard of here. The Form families don't know what to make of it either. Can you blame them? Okay, that's one. He's going out of town. I guess she on the edge of town. Oh, this that little boy. Hold on. Where is CeCe's house? What time do we have to follow her? Okay, we're gonna sit here and wait. I will be back once she comes out. Well, that didn't take long. No one must suspect. guess we have to follow her. Careful, careful. Do I have my sneaky armor yet? Nope. Where's she going? We got to sneak in.
Ooh.
Perfect. I do believe nobody saw me. I'm free to enjoy another of my late night meals in secret. Ah, how I enjoy my nightly vegetables. The shine, the luster, the fragrance. Yes, indeed. Now this is luxury dining. And so without further ado, let us tuck in. Crunch, crunch. Like Cookie Monster eating his cookies. Ah, so scrumptious. The crisp, smooth taste is a sign they were grown on a diet of pure water. Thanks to the farmer's deft touch and the qualities of the soil, I can even eat the skin without misgivings. Honestly, vegetables from anywhere but Hateno really simply don't count. They are no one near as filling. Though I've built a reputation on flash and glamour here in private, I must admit that the simple, unadorned things are best. There's simply no denying it, alas. But now that I'm full for tonight, it's best that I return home. If I don't return quickly, Sophie may start to suspect something. She chowed down on this stuff. She got her own stash too.
Yeah.
Did you learn anything? Sorry about this. I know it's a tall order asking you to tell my sister, but I'm just so nervous about her.
Eh?
Really, the silo across the way? What? I thought she'd been hiding something big. Is that really all there was to it? I know my sister says a lot about charisma and style and has to do everything in the most ostentatious way possible. But between you and me, her tastes are pretty plain. She loves the slow life here in Hateno village. She probably told you she came back here because of development or whatever. But the truth is, she just wanted to eat the vegetables grown right here in her hometown again. At least I'm pretty sure that's the case. Either way, I'm so glad she wasn't up to anything scandalous. I want you to have this in exchange for helping me out. Alright, some iron shrooms. My sister really is a handful sometimes. Both she and Reed want the same things, you know. I can't understand why the two of them don't just work together instead of going to such bizarre lengths. All right. Love's fire burns forever. What's the matter? You can tell me, weirdly handsome dude. You look like you've been places. Sure, things are peaceful in the old village, but it's a jungle out there in the world. That's why I stick around here checking out the scene, making sure no strangers put the moves on Miss Ivy. Wait, I mean, that's why I make sure no strangers come in from outside to disturb the peace. Ivy? Huh? You forgot that Miss. I always add the Miss. Miss Ivy is the poster girl for the East Wind General Store. There's no problem if you want to talk to Miss Ivy. Just keep the naive, I just moved here and want somebody show me around act to a minimum. Not that anyone could be as young, guyish, or fashionique as me. By the way, quick question for you, big guy. What kind of person do you think would make Miss Ivy at East Wind happy? I'm not asking for me. You understand, a friend wanted advice, and I'm having a tough time with the answer. Obviously, I can't just go ask her directly. Let me know if you think of something.
Yeah.
Watch link. Hey, come on now.
Hi.
Is this your first time here? Then welcome to Hateno Village, otherwise known as Fashion. I have places to be, but if you intend on rambling around the village, be sure to get a look at the sculptures. This is the only place in the world where you can see CeCe brand fine arts. I guess she's not here yet. Or is she asleep? It's early in the morning. We'll come back.
Yeah. Oh.
Good morning.
Yeah.
Welcome to Hateno Village. Here for some sightseeing. The East Wind General Store is open for business. If you are here for Hateno Village's famous fresh produce, you are in the right place. Or if you like the super cute CeCe hat, you can hit the store across the way, Vintage Clothing. They're featuring a new line of hats right now. Thanks to CeCe, this village is the place to be. She's drawing in so many tourists that our sales are going up too. CeCe's putting our village on the map. What do you like? I'm not sure what kind of question is that, but he's still looking at me, so I should say something. Maybe frogs. Sure, why not? I like frogs. If I had 100 hot-footed frogs, I would be incredibly happy. Oops, I couldn't think of anything, so I just told him what my dad likes instead. I'm not trying to be rude, buddy, but what were you doing with Miss Ivy from the general store? Sure, I noticed. I've been checking her out for a friend of mine tipped me off. I talked to her. You went and asked what Miss Ivy likes? Right to her face? What's the idea? Uh-oh, gotta play it smooth. Can't let him guess I'm the one dying to know. All right then, so what is it? What does Miss Ivy want? I can't leave my friends hanging. She wants hot-footed frogs, and 100 of them at that? Yeah, that checked out. Miss Ivy loves for animals. It's just one of the many charming things about her. Or so my friend is always saying. That was a close one. I better play it smooth. Still, collecting 100 hot-footed frogs seems like a big job, even for someone you love. But not if I had help. You traveler types go into wells and caves all the time, right? That's just the kind of place where you find frogs. You don't even have to go far. Didn't I have about a bunch of frogs in the well somewhere in this village? Maybe I should check it out later. What? I didn't say anything. Haha, look, let's focus on how helpful it would be if You gotta 10 of those frogs. There'll be a reward in it for you. Won't you do it for my friend's sake? Let's see how many I got. I got 9. Oh, they like CeCe, so this the wrong house. Let me get this old man. Leope. They've been putting these strange decorations all over the village. Sorry about that. Are you a visitor here, a tourist? You're in Hateno village, a village known for living off the land. For as long as anyone can remember, we tilled the soil and let nature be our guide in life. Now, though, everything's getting so glitzy as some folks try to drum up more tourism business. Mind you, we were all happy to see CeCe return to the village after she's been away for so long. Some folks, like my daughter Prima, started wearing that flashy CeCe brand stuff right away in celebration. But it's a tad over the top for me and my son-in-law Wharton. We prefer the simple life, the way we've always lived it. But I don't mean to talk your ear off. By all means, go and have yourself a peaceful stay here. Is there something you need from me, Mr. Traveler? Here, have a healing shroom. You say this is from CeCe? Thank you kindly. Us old folks don't know much about what's in now, you know. I'm happy to vote for whoever for mayor if they'll fix up the village real nice. Uma, you're a traveler, aren't you? I'd like to go traveling myself sometime, but today I've got my hands full tending the fields near the school. Good journey to you, traveler, and good harvest to me, I suppose. Did you have something to say? Here, get this shroom, lady. A gift from CeCe? Thanks for that. The world of fashion moves too fast for us old folks, but I'm in favor of any mayor who can make sure this village stays a place where the younger folk are happy to live. Okay, who else? She got on CeCe fashion. Look, we gonna deal with that later over there. Hold on. Nah, this ain't it. Hold on. Yeah, I know what I'm talking about. Anyone home? Japanese real. Where the froggies? I didn't mean to do that. Got one. What time is it?
Ah.
So here's the shed. Hold on. Okay, I guess it's almost 12 o'clock, so jump in one of these wheels. Okay, so I think we're right over the shed, so wait until like 11, 12 o'clock. Notes toward a new variety of pumpkin, Reed. I firmly believe that Hateno's village's charm is in the delicious vegetables and milk from our farms, but there's no denying that these things just aren't resonating with the youth nowadays. And I've got no business being mayor if I can't fix that. So I got together with Knack, the best farmer in these parts, and we came up with a new type of pumpkin. The color, shape, and appearance are based on the CeCe's brand aesthetic, which is popular with the young folks. We've hit a snag though. It might be a bit before we can achieve our goal of shipping the pumpkins out. Okay, where's the wife? Where's the wifey? There's just no time. Oh, you're the traveler I saw at Vince's Clothing, right? Did you come to check up on me because you were worried? Yeah, I lost my head a little there. I'm not too proud of the way I behaved, but don't you worry about me. I have a couple trips up my sleeve against CeCe. I might not be able to pull one of them off in time for the mayoral election, so I'm focusing on the second plan to bring back a taste no one's tried here in years. What kind of taste? Way back when my grandfather worked with someone from the village to create a special kind of food. It was too ahead of its time to catch on, so it never went further than the first trial run, but I never forgot it. Even today, I can still recall the gooey mouthfeel of the one bite my grandfather shared with me. In the back of my mind, I've always wanted to make it a signature staple of this village. If I could accomplish that, then I'd have something that could stand up to CeCe. Except I can't remember who in the village was my grandfather worked with or what they created. And now that I think of it, it also had a unique pungent scent. If I could just smell that aroma again, it might jog my memory. But don't worry about my problem. I hope you have a nice, relaxing time in our village. Have you tried the fresh milk they make up on the farm up the hill? I never start my morning without a glass. Just his wife walking around. I still got to hand out those things. Huh? Do you need something from me? Here, have a healing shroom.
Oh.
What's this? Something from CeCe? Yeah, pretty obvious from the look of it. You know, people keep talking up this CeCe brand stuff, but it never really clicked with me. I know the lady works hard, but most of us farmers around here aren't too precious about our clothes. But sure, thanks for the mushroom. It's mighty nice of you. Look, Amiro, someone who forgot to put on his CeCe brand outfit today. Get with the times to put on some CeCe brand clothes already. How else will anyone know your loyalty to CeCe style? CeCe set up her own CeCe brand line. It proves what a fantastically avant-garde, charismatic designer she is. My CeCe single-handedly set the tone for Hateno Village's whole look. CeCe's shop is to the left of the village entrance. It's the stylish shop with the mushroom clothing decorations. Okay, how many of these things we got? Okay, we need 4 more. You going? How goes it? Made any progress on that thing we talked about? You say he's developing a new type of pumpkin? So that's why he's been consulting with Neck so often. He could have just asked CeCe about it directly, but I knew he's too hardworking and stubborn for that. It's a relief to find out the truth. A lot of things make sense now. Like why he went to vintage clothing. It's too obvious in hindsight. I'm sorry, that's between me and my husband. Thank you for looking into this for me. I promise you a reward, and I keep my promises. Gave me 10 tomatoes. What a pair the two of them make if they would just get along. Yeah, we'll talk about this later, y'all. Not on this video, but why is she going over there? Where is she? Hold on. Okay, so y'all know this was Link's house, right? This was Link's house. Why is she in here? How I love to clean. You ought to be my guest, and instead I ended up asking you for favors. Sorry about that, but you were a huge help. Thank you. If only that man could be more forthright. He takes everything so seriously that he sometimes doesn't know how to open up. No one knows him like me, so it's up to me to give him my support. She just cleaned it, but we'll be back to discuss this later, y'all. We're gonna discuss this later. Did y'all see the inside? Did y'all see that? They done changed it up. But we gonna talk about it. I think I already gave him a pump one of the things.
Oh. Ooh.
Oh, I was sure you were Mayor Reed coming to talk for a bit. Did all this fashion business bring you to town too? Before folks came to Hateno Village for the veggies, but now they show up for that gaudy get up CeCe makes. So which are you after? The veggies? Ah, that's what I thought. Hateno is his veggies after all. I focus on growing pumpkins myself, but there's other fields and a couple of farms up the hill too. I suppose nowadays we've got those weird sculptures to gawk at too. Point is, there's plenty to check out around our village if you take the time to look. Anyway, what you see here is me trying to come up with a new kind of veggie, but I haven't had much luck so far. Still, if I quit so soon, I'd be a poor excuse for a farmer, wouldn't I now? Okay. Oh man, it's the wrong house. Beep, I've been spotted. I used to live in this house and I still get absent-minded and come here by mistake. My real home is that colorful house on the outskirts of the village. There's froggies nearby and Miss Zelda lives close to us too. I'm real glad we moved there. Yeah, Miss Zelda. Zelda.
Uh-huh.
Hey, buddy, do I hear the faint croaks of little frogs? Specifically, 10 hot-footed frogs in that pouch of yours. Here's some frogs. You already caught all the hot-footed frogs? That's some quick work. And here I am, not having caught even one. Okay, so if you got the frogs, then let's see them. 1, 2, 3. Aha, 10 frogs I accounted for. Allow me to take those off your hands. And as promised, here's your reward. 10 restrooms. Nice. Guess it's up to me to collect the rest. How I've been dreaming of a date with my beloved Miss Ivy. That's why Manny will check every well in sight. Uh-oh, no coming back from that one. Anyway, Manny, go ahead. Well, you're a new face around here. If I'm any judge, welcome to Hateno Village. Love to get some sun. Don't my cows look happy to be out sunbathing? You got something for me? Is that from CeCe? Isn't that the sweet? These are tasty if you're fry them up as a snack. Don't get me wrong, I appreciate the gift. But me and my daughter Cohen and old man Talk don't care much about clothes. What use is fashion in the field, right? Still, I'm glad that's all you came for. If you told me you were here to pick up some fresh milk, I'd have been in a tight spot. Make no mistake. Fresh milk? Don't tell me you haven't heard of my farm's fresh milk. It's the best in Hateno. The secret's in the special feed I make for my cows. It gives their milk an extra little something you don't get anywhere else. Except I've been having trouble getting my hands on acorns to mix up any more of it. There used to be tons of acorns all over the ground in the forest out back. No idea where they all went. Probably squirrels started taking over and grabbing them all for themselves. Sometimes they'll drop the acorns they carry in their cheeks if you startle them. but they are quickly little critters. I need at least 3 acorns to make my special feed, so it's a real problem for me. My daughter Cohen is always out staring into that pond, so I doubt she'd be any help gathering acorns. Here's some acorns. What? Well, I'm not gonna look a gift horse in the mouth, not with me at my wit's end and all. I don't know if this rightly makes up for it, but have a bottle on me. Okay. I was keeping it squirreled away, but no reason to be a miser about it now. I better go mix up a batch of feed right away now that I got some more acorns. If you ever want more fresh milk, I'll swap you some for 3 acorns. I'll call it a special trade just for you. What's going on with them? Pastures are great, huh? They've got so many cows. Yes, but only in Hateno village are the cows as stylish as everyone else. Well, what do you say we get ourselves some milk? Should we ask a farmer or... Anyone's home? Nope. I'm sunk without it. How do I fix this? Do I dive into the pond? There's no way that's too deep to swim. Huh? What's with the blank stare? Oh, you must be a customer. What's that you've got there? Have a holly and shroom. From CeCe's, huh? Look, I'm not denying mushrooms are nice to look at, but to go from that to wearing them as well. And I'm not the only one who thinks so. The couple at the end didn't see eye to eye about the same thing. I guess it's tough sometimes to be married to someone with different tastes than you, but I can see you mean well enough with the gifts. So I'm happy to accept thanks. Sorry, but if you're here on farm business, you'll have to talk to my dad at the farm. I need to get my hands on that message bottles floating in the pond quick. I finally found the letter my great-grandpa left, but can't reach for it. My arms are too short. Pond's too deep to swim and all. And anyways, I don't know how. But that letter has the advice I need to get this farm back on its feet. If I don't get my hands on it, we're sunk. That's it. New specialty with mayor cheese fermentation. Can't name too early. I told you whatever you're after, I'm too busy to, huh? That's my great grandpa's message bottle, but how did you? Did you fish it out for me? Thanks. That should be a letter in the bottle with advice for getting our form back on his feet. Let's see here. Yep, there we go. Gosh, do I miss great grandpa's handwriting? His penmanship was so crazy that no one but him and his family could read it. Oh, I hadn't thought of that. New specialty with mayor cheese fermentation. Can't name too early. Yeah, this could work. Sorry to run, but I want to put great grandpa's advice into practice right away. If you need me, I'll be back at the house.
Hey.
It's right over there, by the way. Come by a bit later so I can thank you for help. Alright, if I play my cards right, I can start making a new signature product. It'll be good not just for our farm, but for the whole village. I'm itching to get started. We'll save her mission for later. I'm trying to find these farm folks. There's another mission too. Hey, what do you want with an old man like me? Here, take this. You say this is from CeCe? Well, that's generous of her. Thanks. What's this? That's a fine looking mushroom you brought me. Seems like lately CeCe's mushrooms are popping up everywhere around here. Makes my eyes water a bit to see those flashy colors wherever I turn. My family and all my friends my age tend to take life slower than she does. Still in all, it'd be rude to turn down a generous gift. Thank you. Now, where you come from? You came from out of their house. You got one more. I hope I recall my lecture. Yes, what is it? Oh, it's you, Link. Haven't seen you in. Link, you're back. My apologies for the outbursts. Clearly, you're back in town then. But what of Princess Zelda? Princess Zelda is still missing, which is the reason you came here alone. That makes more sense. Princess Zelda built this school, you see? She cares so much about the children. I'm sure this would be one of her first stops if she had returned. Right now we're covering history, which was very important to Princess Zelda. We're focusing on Hyrule's history alongside the calamity. You know, Link, you're welcome to sit in on a lesson if you like. Hey there, brother. Oh, if you don't know me, I'm a worker at the inn. Whoever's at the counter right now can help you out if you need something. It's probably my wife, Prima, you'll be dealing with. Every time I show my face around there, she demands to know why I'm not wearing CeCe brand clothes. So I'm keeping my distance until the fad dies down. I never knew my dear Prima was the type to get so worked up about fashion. You need something else? Something not related to the end? Have a Hylian shroom. Ooh, for me? Thanks. My wife loves CeCe stuff, so I'll save it as a treat for her. I'm not too into the designs myself, but she is pretty pleased with them. And she does look incredibly cute when she wears them too. Yeah, that CeCe is alright in my book. And I'm not the only one. Cohen from the forum on their heels said the same thing. Alright, so yeah, I think I will end this here, and we'll go and turn in, or we'll go and speak with CeCe on the next one. And yeah, I thank you all for watching. If you haven't subscribed to the channel yet, I appreciate you. Go ahead and subscribe. It's free. Also hit that like button for me. And yeah, I will talk to you guys on the next one. You all take care.